What is good, y'all? Welcome back to the Upper. Welcome back to a brand new video. We are here and we are back with a brand new video for you guys. And listen, man, it's been a while. It's been almost 2 weeks since I uploaded my last video. I do apologize for that. Every time I take some time off, it does, weigh on me because I really do want to upload a video for you guys. But it wasn't like voluntarily or anything like that. I was out of the country and I didn't have the time or the Wi-Fi connection to record and upload videos and edit videos. When I was over there, but I'm back. I got back yesterday, so videos are gonna be back in full flow. Don't worry about that. We have a lot to talk about because again, we've missed, not missed because I watched all the games, but we did miss talking about a lot of these games. So we're gonna be kind of going through some of these games. The Heat are currently on a 2-game losing streak. Just lost to the Clippers last night. Tough loss, man. It was a tough loss, but again, down so many people. It's very hard to win games when you're missing that many players. Currently the 5th seed in the East. We were the 4th seed. We lost to Utah and we lost to the Clippers. And we play the Lakers tomorrow night, which I believe could be a nationally televised game, but if I'm not mistaken, it might be, it might not be. I'm not too sure, but it's on Wednesday, January 3rd. So tomorrow, as I'm recording this video. Before that game, though, we were on a nice little win streak. We were on a 4-game winning streak. We had beaten this Magic, the Hawks, the Sixers, the Warriors. And then the theme of this video is going to be talking about the biggest weakness of this team, and that is the injury bug. And that caught up with us, man. The injury bug really did catch up with us. Well, it has been, plaguing us all season. We've had losses all season where we haven't been fully healthy, and it's hurt us a lot. Now, I'm not gonna lie, losing to the Jazz is kind of inexcusable. Even considering the fact that we had players out. Like, the Jazz are still one of the worst teams in the NBA. They're currently the 12th seed in the West. They have no business beating us. So I don't think we should have lost to the Jazz regardless, but the Clippers are a very good team, and I'm super high on the Clippers this season. So I was, again, the Clippers beating us when we were missing all those players, it's a lot more excusable than the Jazz game where we literally just laid an egg against one of the worst teams in the league. We did handle the Warriors with missing a couple of guys too. We were missing Jimmy, we were missing Caleb in that game, but against the Clippers, we were literally missing like 3 or 4 of our best perimeter defenders. Jimmy, Caleb, Highsmith, and I know J-Rage hasn't been great this season, but if you're talking about, what he made his name as, it was as a perimeter defender. So we were missing a lot of perimeter defense, and we really got killed, with the dribble penetration of the Clippers. They were able to get so many clean looks because they were able to get into the paint and kick it out for wide open shots. And it was just bad execution on the Heat's part. We should have done a lot better at dealing with that, and we didn't. But yeah, man, we have an opportunity to redeem ourselves against the Lakers tomorrow night. Lakers are a good team. When they want to be, they're very inconsistent. When they come to play, they're a good team. But a lot of the times they don't come to play. They're very reliant on their 2 stars, LeBron and AD. And this team is a very good team as far as like in the paint. They're a very big team, like AD, Bron. They have size, they have that paint presence, but they can't really shoot the 3 that well. And they're not a good 3-point shooting team, like at all. They are going to be on more games rest than us because I think they played last on New Year's Eve, and we played obviously last night. And they lost to the Pelicans, and that's a game where LeBron had 34, AD had 20 and 10. Reeves had 20, and they still lost that game because they gave up 129 points, 26 apiece to Ingram and Zion. And they also lost against the Timberwolves, where that was a controversial loss because LeBron's foot was on the line for a 3-point shot, a potential game-tying 3-point shot to send to OT. So they're also coming off of 2 losses. They don't really have the depth at all. Their bench is not great. Apart from their top 4 players, which is LeBron, AD, Reeves, and I guess the fourth guy can be anybody on any given night. Apart from the top four on any night, they just struggle to score the ball. But their defense, has been even more shocking at times, especially on the perimeter. So we can really take advantage of this team's weaknesses, man. The Lakers are not they're not an amazing team. They're a good team, but even depleted, I still feel like we have a good chance to beat them. I think the Clippers are more serious than the Lakers, which is maybe a funny thing to say, but I would trust our team to beat the Lakers, because the Lakers are not a great coach team, unlike the Clippers. The Clippers have one of the best coaches in the NBA. Darvin Ham might be the worst coach in the NBA right now, and they just don't have a good complete team. They have a top-heavy team on paper: LeBron, AD, and Reeves. Apart from that, I don't really trust anybody on that team. So again, yeah, we can definitely take advantage of the Lakers. Their mishaps and their weaknesses. D'Angelo Russell missed the last game with a tailbone contusion. So did Cam Reddish with the left groin soreness. And then obviously Gabe Vincent is MIA. He's been out for the whole season basically. And he has obviously with his left knee surgery, so he's going to be out for 6 to 8 weeks. So they are missing some players too. Big boost if D'Lo and Cam Reddish don't play, because Cam Reddish has been a really good defender for them, and D'Lo, as streaky as he can be, he can have one of those nights where he just goes off from three. So yeah, you never want to wish injury on a team or any players, but I'm just saying, obviously it would be beneficial for the Heat if the lesser guys for the Lakers play. So for the Heat, Jimmy Butler with right foot irritation, he might play. I'm not really too sure about that. Still another day left to go. I don't think Haywood Highsmith is going to play. He's in concussion protocol. He's back in Miami. I don't think Caleb is going to play. I don't think Josh Richardson is going to play. So I think Jimmy's the only guy who probably could suit up for this game who wasn't playing. And the injury bug is a very, very big deal, man. It's something that, we don't want to make excuses. And we don't want to be like, oh, this is the reason that we're struggling because we're injured or whatnot. But you can't ignore the fact that Spoelstra is having to tinker with so many rotations every single night, because we have guys that are in and out the lineup, and it's just not ideal. When you have so many guys that are missing, you want to make sure that you're not making excuses. And I do kind of like the games where we're down, players, because then it gives us the opportunity to kind of see what these young guys can do, where we don't really have the pressure on ourselves to win, but we need to win games. Forget all that. We need to win games. So, we got to get back on track. I think a team like the Lakers is a good opportunity because, again, they're not the most consistently good team. And yeah, we can definitely win this game, man. We can definitely win this next game. It all starts with Anthony Davis to me. I think if Bam plays like he did last time against AD, where AD, he obviously got hurt in the second half, but in the first half, Bam was dogging him. And I think it all starts with AD, man. All starts with him. But yeah, man, that's a little mini preview of that game. It's just the injuries are just very frustrating because every year we kind of have to go through a similar situation where guys are getting hurt left, right, and center. I think I saw a graphic. I'm not sure who this was by, but whoever this was by, shout out to you. If I knew, I would give you the credit, my guy. But I just don't know who it was by off the top of my head. But it was the most minutes missed this season of any team, and the Miami Heat were at the top of total minutes that were missed, minutes missed per game. And they were up there. They were number one. The Grizzlies were number two. Now, granted, if they had, I don't think the graphic had counted guys who missed time since the season started. So Steven Adams wasn't on that list. So yeah, if they had counted guys who were out before the season even started, then yeah, the Grizzlies would probably be number one. But the Heat are right there at 2 or 1, depending on what you want to say. Them and Memphis have been the team that have been struggling the most due to injuries this season, and the fact that we're still the 5 seed is very, very good. But I don't think we've had a healthy lineup since the first couple of games of the season. The Minnesota game was really frustrating because when Tyler and Bam came back, Kyle went out, and then Kyle was out for a couple of games. Then Jimmy got hurt. Caleb got hurt on Christmas. Highsmith got hurt. Kyle came back. It's just every time people come back, another player goes down. It's just tough. It's just tough to deal with because as a head coach, I understand Spo is probably pissed because every time he has guys coming back, another set of players go down. And it's like, how is he going to find any consistency with his lineup if he has to keep tinkering with the rotation every single game? So being healthy is not just important to get wins, but it's also important to develop the chemistry and to make sure that you have that, gelling of the team, because this is a team that they haven't played many games healthy with each other. Obviously, the core of a lot of these players are the same core, which is good. The continuity is there. So I have no doubt that come playoff time they'll be able to figure it out, because of the fact that they were able to do it last season with the same core group of players, and we just added a couple of pieces here and there. But you still want to see how this team plays fully healthy. Is Jaime Jaquez going to be doing the same thing when everybody comes back? How does Josh Richardson fit? Like, the new guys, the guys who weren't really in the rotation last season, like the Haywood Highsmiths of the world, a lot of these people are going to have to figure out, not themselves, but the team will have to figure out how all of these players fit together as a collective, because it's easy to say, when guys are hurt that, oh, Jaquez is going to be missing time, this, that, and the third. We're going to have to just insert people in. Like, no, we need everybody healthy to figure out the gelling, the cohesiveness, and the chemistry of the team. And that's why we need everyone back. Not just because we're obviously going to be healthier and win more games, but because of the fact that, without these players, we're not able to see the ceiling of this team, because anybody can say, oh yeah, this team is good, they're the 5 seed, they're this and that, but we haven't seen this team fully healthy in a long time. So it'll also give the fans and the coaching staff and the front office a clearer vision as to what this team can actually be when they're fully healthy. You don't want to ever be the team where it's like, oh, what if we were this, what if we were that? Like, no, you want to see this team fully healthy on paper and on the court, so that you can see it yourself. Okay, there are no excuses, everybody is healthy, this is what this team is capable of doing. And that's what they want to see. That's what we all want to see. Because it's like, there's always a question mark with the Heat. It's like, yeah, they're a good team. They're going to grind out wins, but can they be fully healthy? Like, when is the last time they've ever been fully healthy in a playoff run in the Jimmy era? Last season was Tyler. The year before, it was Bam and Tyler. 2020, it was Bam, Goran. 2021, I'm not sure exactly who it was, but 2021, I think we just had a collective of players missing time. Like, who is going to be the one to get injured this season in the playoffs is probably what everyone's wondering. Like, who is it going to be? And obviously, we don't want to think like that, but history has shown us that this Heat team has been a lot more not healthy than they have been healthy. And that's in the regular season, that's in the playoffs. Like, and because of coaching and because of the structure as an organization, they've been able to hold it down and still miraculously pull off games and win playoff series. But you find yourself thinking about the possibility of, what if we were healthy? What if Tyler Hero played the finals? What if he played in Game 7 fully healthy against the Boston Celtics in 2022? What if Bam Adebayo and Goran Dragic both were fully healthy against the Lakers? You don't ever want to be thinking like that. But sometimes you just have to, because this team is always going to have some sort of injury bug. And it's so frustrating, because this has been a theme for so many years now. So many years. Since the Jimmy Butler era has started, I struggle to find one season or one playoff run where we haven't been missing talent. And I do want that to change this season, but unfortunately it doesn't look like it is. Now, a positive is that it's still pretty early, so we have time, until the playoffs, until late into the season. Guys can come back. None of these injuries seem major. It's not like there's any major injuries where people are missing a month or anything like that. Like, it's a couple of games here and there, but that's the frustrating part, because if it was a major injury, the coaching staff would have the vision to plan for that injury. Okay, he's going to be out for a month. This is what we're going to do, blah, blah, blah. But if guys are just coming back in and going out the lineup as we please, like, bro, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough because you just don't know. Like, Spo's uncertain about who's gonna play what game, because it's not like it's a major injury where you can be like, oh, he's ruled out for time. We don't have to. We can plan for these games without him, but you can't do that because Jimmy Butler could be back tomorrow, so we don't know. So it's just frustrating. The injury bug is just very frustrating. But we're gonna wrap it up here, man. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Your thoughts about tomorrow's matchup against the Lakers. Must-win game, in my opinion, because we don't want to be on 3-game losing skid. And I do want to secure that 4 seed back from, I think Orlando has it. But yeah, man, let's get right into tomorrow night's game. And yeah, I'll see y'all later as always. Peace.